Hi, so this time I'm going to tell you something with respect to how do we use parameters slightly different from what we learned. So let me do one thing. Let us look at uh, category. Let me make it category in rows, and let's assume sales into columns, and you are able to get bar chart, vertical bar chart, make it entire view, so that will be maximized and let me get the sales into label. You're getting here, right? But whenever I just want to change that rows in again into a region instead of category, it's nothing but its region is getting replaced, right? So I just sometimes I want to switch between region, category, or subcategory, something so on, and but it's not happening here, right? Is it so? So using parameter, you can actually control, you can create the switcher using or between your variables, so that you'll be able to switch and see the results. Okay, so here right now I'm just showing how do we create that kind of switching option using the parameter creation. Okay, let me create a new parameter here, and let me create I would say that switcher. Okay, and switcher, I'm just using a switcher, right? Let me assume that current value, let me look at list of values in this case. Okay, I'll say 1 and 2 and 3. Let me make it, and then 1 would be, let's assume you can make it a region. Let me make it subcategory, or make it category or something like that. Okay, so I created, so 1 is region, and 2 is subcategory, and 3 is category. Okay, please remember that. I create the name of this one is switcher. Okay, so let me create. Okay, and afterwards what I do, I create a calculator field, and I'll say switching choice. You just make something like that. Okay, I'm just using the function case function. Case function is similar to if function. Instead of if again and again and again, we'll use case function, and I'll use switcher. Case switcher is equal to 1. Then we can call it as something. That's the way I'm just going to write some syntax here. Here I'm going to write when 1, then I call it as, let's assume, region, then region, this region you need to select. Then when 2 I said, then I used then here capital letters, so that's better. Then I use subcategory, and on when 3, then I make it as category. Okay, that's what. And switching choice, I just selected here. I apply end. Okay, so that the function is over. So the calculation is valid, and you can click apply. Now you can click OK. So you can see switching choice here. Let me make switching choice instead of region, and remove the region from here. Let me do it. And now I'll make it this switcher as show parameter option here. Now if you see here, look at category or subcategory here, region will be shown here, category here. So you are able to switch between using the single switcher, right? Rather than dragging and dropping new variables here. I'm just able to switch it here, right? Right, and you can see that, right? And now, yeah, that's it. So this way you can make things pretty more dynamic in nature as well. Thank you.